Hello and welcome back to another makeup tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to add a blue pop to your Gothic makeup. I like to match my makeup to my hair, but if you're just looking to add a pop of color, this tutorial is perfect for you. I'm just going to start by clipping my bangs up to get them out of the way. I've already put my moisturizer on my face and shaved my little eyebrows. Those steps are optional, but putting moisturizer on your face helps your base go on a lot cleaner. I'm just going to put some concealer on my eyelids in this general area, as well as near my eyebrows, just to prime it. If you've watched any of my other videos, I am quite adamant that I don't like primer for eyeshadow. I just use concealer and this has always worked perfectly. So first off, I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to grab a light blue shade. It doesn't have to be like any specific shade, just a lighter blue. And I'm grabbing that on my fluffy brush and I am just lightly tapping that along here. And I'm just gonna blend this out into a big wing. And just blending that as well as you can into your skin tone. Blending blues into your skin tone is obviously very difficult because it is an unnatural color, but just doing your best. It doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, so now that I have that very light outline of the blue, it shows up a lot harsher on camera, but it's just a nice gradient between the skin tone and the blue. I am going in with a slightly darker blue, just like this. Again, it doesn't have to be that specific blue, just whatever you have. And I am just building this up along here, just kind of going in the middle of that wing I've created. And then once I've got that in there, I'm blending that out into the light blue. And if it helps, I'm grabbing a bit more of the light blue and blending that alongside just so it gets in there more evenly and you have a nice gradient going on. Okay, so now I have this sort of messy gradient between the dark blue and the light blue. I know this looks super awful right now, but please trust the process. I promise it'll work out. So now I'm just going in with my liquid eyeliner and I'm making the outline of a wing. I'm gonna do a big wing here. And I've got this really messy wing here. I'm just gonna fill that in. So as you can see, I've got these two really messy wings here. I'm not concerned about it being a little bumpy there because I'm gonna blend that out into the blue. All I'm really worried about is this sharp point there because that won't be blended out too much. So I just want the sharp tips on those wings. So now I'm just going to bring this down onto the eyelid a little. Like so. And I'm just bringing that down onto the eyelid till there is like a seamless transition between the wing and then what I have on my eyelid. Okay, so now I have these two wings and I have this eyeliner here. So now I'm going in with a black eyeshadow and I am dabbing that over top of the eyeliner. Though this really just helps it stay, but I'm also going to blend this black eyeshadow into the blue. So I'm just overlapping the eyeliner a little bit, like not too much at all, just a little tiny bit, all along there, like so. So now that I've got this little messy overlap, I'm grabbing a little blending brush and I am taking it and blending this black into the blue. Blending black is a super tedious process, so just go with the flow, take your time and blend that black into the blue. And you want to be really careful, especially with blacks and blues, because if you over blend it a certain amount, it will make it look like you have a black eye, which is not fun. So you really want to take your time and be mindful of what you're doing. So as you can see, like when I've blended that out, there's kind of like, you can tell the line from the wing is, and we don't want that, so I'm going back in with more black eyeshadow and I'm just adding that on top, and it'll get to a point where you have a nice blend between the two. Okay, so now that I've got both sides nicely blended into that blue, I'm just going into my under eyes and I'm adding more concealer all along here. And if you want, now would be the time to clean up any mess ups you did along the wing. Like if you blended the black too far or anything. If you can see, I have too much blue here, so I'm just gonna cover that up with my concealer. So I'm just gonna grab that light blue on my fluffy brush again, and I'm going to bring that under my eye. Really far under, actually. For this look, it is quite dramatic. So I'm bringing it far under the eye and then a bit onto the nose as well. Just along here a little. And again, it looks stupid right now, but I'm blending that just into the skin tone. And the same with the other side. And now I'm going in with that dark blue again, and I am just dabbing it along here. And I'm gonna do basically the same thing I did with the upper eyelid. I'm gonna put it along the edge of the blue, and then I'm gonna blend them into each other. And now I'm gonna do a bit of inner corner eyeliner. So I'm going to go down along that line I made with my eyeshadow. And I'm not gonna talk while I'm doing this because I've got to focus, but you can just follow along with what I am doing. Stab myself in the eye a little bit there, that's fine. And just making that triangle. Again, it can be messy because we're going to blend it out with black as well. So it does look a little uneven, but it will look more even once I've got it blended with the black. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these in. So I am grabbing my black eyeshadow again and just blending that wing into the blue using this black eyeshadow. Again, take your time with this one. It's a tedious process. So it looks really messy right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to clean this up. I've got that blend there. And you tend to get a bit of fallout along this area when you're doing that kind of makeup. So I'm just going in with a wet Q-tip and cleaning all of that up. And then I'm grabbing a little bit of concealer here, and just dragging that down the nose. And I will just blend that out. And then I'm taking a bit of concealer and also going in this area. If you didn't get the perfect blend between the light blue and your skin tone, a good thing to do is just kind of mix the concealer with it, because that helps it blend better and you don't really have to blend it anymore. It just kind of seeps in like that, if that makes sense. So next I'm going to line my bottom waterline. I have a CAD gel, I never remember how to pronounce it, eyeliner, and I'm just going along and lining my waterline. So once I've lined my bottom waterline, I'm just going in with the makeup brush I used for my black. I am not putting any more black eyeshadow on it. I'm just using that little residue and blending it out along the bottom there. Now I'm just gonna do my eyebrows. So for that, I just spray a little bit of setting spray on any surface, really. I'm just using the back of this empty palette. And then I'm grabbing a thin face paint brush, and I am dipping that and kind of rolling around in the setting spray. Then I'm grabbing that light blue eyeshadow on there, and I'm tracing out the shape that I want my eyebrow to be. Just like that. Once I've got that traced out, I'm going in with a different brush. It's kind of like a flat, thin brush, and I am just dabbing that, and I'm grabbing a darker blue on there, and I am just making the sort of wing, the pointy part of my eyebrow with that. And then I use the flat part to blend it into the light blue. Then I totally forgot, but I'm going to put on my mascara as well. And I am doing my top and my bottom lashes. Then I'm finishing this look up with lipstick, so I'm going to put concealer on both my top and bottom lip. I just find this helps any lip products other than gloss really stick better if you're doing a matte lip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab the fluffy brush that I used earlier for the light blue, and I'm gonna actually put some of that light blue on my bottom lip. Then I'm grabbing just a black lipstick and I'm putting that only on my top lip. And here you have the final look. It's honestly kind of giving me like Gothic alien vibes, but I love it so much. Again, it is a little messy, but in person you can't really tell. The camera just picks up every flaw, which is kind of annoying. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you end up following this tutorial and you post your look on Instagram, don't forget to tag me. My Instagram is in the link tree down below. Or if you just want to DM it to me instead, that works too. All my social medias are in my link tree down below. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for weekly uploads. And remember to hit that subscribe button. All right, I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.